this is Waterton Lake. Alderson Lake for night number 2. You can see the peaks up there. I have to pan up a bit of snow melt, so we'll probably swim in this as soon as we pitched our tents. Hello, just thought I'd show you the setup I've got here. So I have the washing line, all my stuff drying, just did some washing at the lake. So I've got the socks here, I've got my tent pad. Very small, only really just fits the tent, but it's pretty quiet over this side. Here's the solar panels charging down there, just here. That's actually been surprisingly good. It's putting out a consistent sort of 10% of battery per hour, so that's great. And this is Myron. It's just, have you just repitched your tent?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I took it out of drying mode.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah, it looks nice now. You always have a very good solid pitched Durston, that's good. And he's got a nice view of the lake through here. I'm just trying to zoom in. Yeah. We're just saying we're going to get some alpenglow tonight, which just sounds like a shampoo. Just another video of the lake. We just had dinner and we are really early into camp. So what time did we get here?
Well, what time did you get here, or what time did we get here?
Well, I got to the turn off for like half an hour before you guys. But, like 2? 2:30?
2:30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've been here since 2:30, and sun doesn't set until 8. Kind of behind the mountains at 8, and then actually sets at 10. But we go to bed about 8. So
It'll set in about an hour.
Yeah.
Hour and a half.
Yeah, but it's really lovely. Well, we did sort of have a swim earlier, but it was pretty chilly. Good morning. We had a nice night actually. Only got down to 10 degrees. And I think, I haven't mentioned actually, I got really bad food poisoning on the plane. And so for like 10 hours I was vomiting between 2 flights. Just show you where we are while I'm talking. That was the lake we camped at last night. It's crazy high sort of cliffs. And I'll just walk us over to the next bit. But yeah, I got really sick and, you know, was quite shivery and spent. I'd only eaten 1 meal for the 16 hours preceding getting food poisoning. I had nothing, and then I had the meal on the plane and then got sick from it. So finally today I'm starting to feel a bit better. Hey, it's my first marmot for the trail. Hey little guy, you're very cute. Cute little fluffy butt. First bit of snow for the trail, day 3. But I'm heading that way. Okay, this is Crater Lake. Oh, sorry, Crater Lake. Summit Lake. Yeah, it's very beautiful. Hey, buddy. You're super cute. You live in a very nice place. Going this way, I made it up the pass down there, and that was the lake. Sorry about the fast movement there. There's my trail, but if you look right up on top of that peak, there's Ian and Myron right in the center there. So they like to get up really early, and we've worked out I'm a little quicker and I like to get up late. So I leave about 8:30, they leave about 5:36 or something like that. But then they have a nice lunch or sort of brunch on the trail and dry out their gear if they need to. I just dry out my gear in camp. And yeah, I catch up during the morning and then we walk the afternoon together. So I'm gonna head over there now. Okay, just filming this little cute field there with the creek going through it, but this is where I just came from. We took a little side trip out here. We're actually going down there, but have a look at this, it's amazing. First little road walk for the GDT. Where are we heading out of? Cameron Lake? Cameron Lake. Heading towards Yakamina, but about, I don't know, a couple of kilometers out of Cameron Lake we had to be on Sealed Road. We're heading that way. Hello. So it's the third night. We are at a spot that probably was beautiful before it all burnt off. But as you can see, oh, there's Ian up at the toilet. So we have our own outhouse. That seems to be the way in these parks. There's, I haven't had to go in the woods at all yet. There's an outhouse at every campsite, even if it's the only thing that's there. My tent is here. Myron's down there at the bear lockers, just organizing his stuff. There's a creek just beyond that where we just did some washing and got a lot of water. This is the summit right here. I'm just going to stay out of the wind. This is the view, and the rest of the guys are down there. This edge just here is a sheer drop, so I've just come away from that while I sat down and try and turn the camera around. It's surprisingly sketchy. It's a drop everywhere, you can see. So I might wait here for them. I'll see. Okay, the guys have almost caught up. Just down here. And yeah, then we get to tackle this thing. So it'll be interesting. Hopefully it's not as sketchy as it feels. Okay, we're at Lynham Peak and that drops completely off there, so I'm not going to get any closer. That was a pretty sketchy feeling summit, but once we popped up over the top it was fine. And looks like we continue down off this way. A crazy rock wall just above me. It's not the rock wall trail, but it might as well be. It's fantastic. Hey, that was hard. It was very steep up and down. I think it was 1,000 meters of elevation that I dropped just then, and my legs are sore. Lucky I did some training, but there's never enough training, I think. But sorry about the shaky camera. This is the campsite for tonight, finally. I had to stop for about half an hour before, probably a few videos ago, where I was changing my shoes. It's helped a lot. Just putting the liner socks on again has, I can't show you from here down because I'm not wearing anything. This is the dinner area just over here. And it'll make sense why I'm not wearing anything shortly, because I'm going to take you guys for a little swim. This is the lake. Deep. Standing on a log. It's pretty deep. A lot of fallen logs. Oh, morning. I think it's day 5. We met these two, Steph and Nick. They're an American couple from, I think, Idaho. And I'll show you the flowers while I'm talking. This is really beautiful at the moment. But they are being supported by her dad, and she actually gave us a lift to the start of the proper GDT trail. So we were going to do the Sage Pass bypass, or like a side route, but it was right up along a ridge, and it's going to be hot today. And the main reason we were doing it is to avoid the 4-kilometer road walk. And then these guys helped us out with that. And in return, I'm lying in bed editing this video, and this guy shows up. Hey, buddy. You're very cute. And he's right next to my tent. Hello. You are so cute. Good morning. I've just woken up. I think it's about 7. Everyone's already left. I think it's day 6, and it's another big day with lots of exposed ridgeline. So I probably should get up. Hello. These little flowers are very pretty. I'll try and film some without my camera in the way. In my shadow, sorry. And I'm walking along this ridgeline now. You can see it sort of heading out along there for quite a while. This is a cool little bit. Like a little snowy couloir. Very cute. Kind of want some skis. Okay, this is really steep. Not even at the rock scrambling yet, and it's probably 15 degrees climb. I don't know if you can see from the scale. There's my poles, and it just goes up and up and up to that ridge line, and then lots of scrambling apparently. It's my first GDT marker. Haven't seen one of those yet. Still climbing. You can see the slope there. Okay, I think we made it to La Coulette Peak. And going down there somewhere. Okay, we have made it to what is actually La Coulette Peak. Hey guys!
Hello!
Caught up to these guys, they just had a bit of a snack.
Woo-hoo!
Yay! You guys will be famous for all of my tens of subscribers.
Yay!
Tens of subscribers. Okay, this is La Coulette Peak again. And it's dropping, free climbing down here and along this little ridge line. You can see Mar in there. And right along here. So that was pretty straightforward. Just a little bit of a scramble. And I guess this is the narrow ridge line they talk about, but it looks fine. Maybe I wouldn't want to do it on a winter snowy day, but it looks good for me. Hey guys! So this is the down climb off the summit up there. It's pretty scrambly, it's pretty good. We decided to forego the chains, or I did, and go down this little arête sort of line. And then, yeah, we're pretty much right along the spine. Anita, you would not like this. Either side. But right along the spine's good. Okay, so we just got some more water from the snowdrift. Woohoo! But we came down this ridge, around the back of this, and then up the back of this, and then straight down this little rocky side. And this is the trail. Woohoo! It's a beautiful route. It's a bit of a choose your own adventure route. So you just kind of go wherever you like to follow this ridgeline. Right on the edge of the cliff it has the least trees, so I'm sort of following that. As you can tell. This trail is hilarious, like that, oh sorry, that is the route down this spine, rock scrambling, and it continues on down here, and eventually over that ridge, and along and then down that little skinny trail you can just see on the tree line, down to that lake. And it's all drops like this everywhere. It sort of desensitizes you to it pretty quickly. It's all just crazy. So I'm not sure if you can make out that ridge line right along this edge. Here's where I've just come down. Yeah, that was a lot. And then that's my leg. Hey, that was insane. The descent from the main Barnaby Ridge Trail. Oh, this is my tent, by the way, for the evening. Was just a ski field of shale. So if you like kind of glissarding, which is like foot skiing on snow, but in deep shale, then you would have loved it. Basically, just had to like dig your heels in hard on each stroke, so like pull your toes up and just run down, kind of skiing with your poles. I like that sort of stuff, but it was very steep. You can kind of see it. I'm just going to show you. It's basically that line up there, and we've got to get right back up to that ridge line again tomorrow. Very hot. I found the shade of this tree. A nice little rest spot. Sorry about the sun. Bugs. I think it's about 30 degrees today, and we're walking through a burnout area. There's still little bits of trickles of water, so it's not so bad, but it's very hot. I think I have 2 kilometers to go before I get to camp. Hey, good morning. So the climb up the scree field wasn't as bad as I thought. It only took about 20 minutes. And now I'm approaching the full-on part of Barnaby Ridge. Apparently there's another full-on part, like yesterday wasn't enough. And the ridge is just up there in the distance. But my first technical challenge for today, I've put my poles away because I've got to get down this 8-meter cliff. And that's it down there, so it shouldn't be hopefully too bad. But you can sort of see the trail just straight down there, wandering off through there. All right, wish me luck. Just thought I'd give you an idea of the route finding. So it's all on GPS navigation. And just picking the least difficult route to get through all of these trees. This has been going for about 20 minutes. Okay, so that's the ridge I was just following down there. And through all of that dense trees was where I was navigating a lot. And now I've got to get up through this. Okay, so we've followed that ridgeline down, down there, and then up this surface here. I should show you the view as I pan around. And across this ridgeline to the top, there is apparently a very narrow section that's about maybe 10 meters long. That's probably the sketchiest section of the whole hike, so I am hoping it's not going to be as bad when I get to it. Update. I made it through the narrow section actually without noticing where it was. I kept checking and then I was beyond it, so that's fantastic. The whole thing was pretty narrow, but it was very doable. But what wasn't is that I came along this ridge too long and then had to come down basically this cliff behind me. I think I just got too carried away once I realized I'd gotten past the hard bit. So now, as you can see behind me, I'm traversing along kind of the height I'm at now. And then, well, I just climbed basically up a big multi-pitch but without ropes, and it keeps going up there.
Hi everybody!
Hi everybody, we made it to the top. Top of something, anyway. Top of all of this craziness.
That's Grizzly Lake up there.
Up where? Oh wow, that's Grizzly Lake?
Yeah.
Fantastic. So that's, I don't know if you can see the lake in the distance.
And then right behind there is La Coulette
I
Peak.
can't quite see in the camera because it's too much. Oh yeah, just in the center there, that's the lake we stayed at last night. Okay, I believe that is it done. Finally. Hey guys! We're just getting some free water at the top. It was a really long section and crazy climbing and very exciting. Now, that's it. That's the most technical part of the whole trail done, I believe, as far as sketchy climbing and exposure. The rest is just good old-fashioned ridgeliney alpine hiking. So that's the ridge we're going up, just up over here. Still got 9, or probably 7 kilometers to go now. Okay, I guess you can make out Steph and Nick just there. And I'm finally at the top. There's a little cairn here, and then somehow I got to get down onto that tree line down there and out that way. Yeah, so we just came from up the top there where that cairn is, and I'm just scraping up some snow. It's a very dry ridge. Oh, this is very beautiful. Walking into this lake, finally you can just see it down there. It's been a long day. And a lot of up and down in my like the front left side of my left shin, sort of almost into the calf. It's got a strain, like an RSI type strain from walking downhill, like down steep hills, but straight down where the trails are. Like I'm okay traversing or walking on the flat. So I've slowed down to a crawl now, but I am almost there. But this is a beautiful little trail to finish on. It's just been such a long day. Alright, I'll show you pictures from the lake. I don't know if you can see it there. This is the beautiful lake. I'll be swimming in very shortly. Looks like the tent sites are just in the tree line over there, hopefully. I feel very half asleep. My calf injury, I guess it is just killing me this morning. I thought it'd be better overnight, but it doesn't like anything steep, and as you can see, it's just this steep trail everywhere. Going down, it hurts. So there's a road option coming up. I'm going down that way. A lot of down this morning. I might get out to the road and just road walk rather than go up and down through the forest and make a decision there. Ian's partner's coming tomorrow for our rest day, tomorrow night, so we'll see them tomorrow night. But tomorrow is like a big, I think 1,200 meter climb day over 32 kilometers. So I'll see how I'm feeling tonight. Yeah, Ian's partner's a chiropractor, so she might be able to do something. Otherwise, maybe I'll try and get out and find a doctor or something. Well, I decided to do the road walk instead of the trail that was just adjacent to it. The trail went up and down sort of around the hillside. Hey. But the, sorry, I should do this. But the road was pretty flat, so I did 2 kilometer road walk. And then now I am just going to do the hike to Lynx Creek. I think it's about 16 kilometers from where I am. It's about 500 up and down, so the down part is what's hurting my leg. Hopefully it'll be okay. And then there is an option to do a road walk out to Blairmore, where we're staying the following night. And that's big enough that it has a medical center, and if my leg's not any better tomorrow morning, which I doubt it will be, I'll try and see a physio or something, or at least Google some instructions on how to tape for my injury. And I'll speak to Helen because she's a chiro, so she might have some advice. But yeah, so I've got a 15k walk in the very blazing sun, and I'll see you probably when there's something spectacular to look at. He's still very hot. I just caught up to Steph and Nick. Hello! Okay, let's see if I can switch cameras there. Yeah, it's been a lot of this ATV trail, and tomorrow's all the same, so if my leg stays this sore, I might skip that and hitchhike into Blairmore and see if I can get it seen maybe, or at least look at some videos on how to treat it. Okay, we made it to Lynx Creek Campground, and This is the river. There's Steph there. And it's pretty nice. There's a big pool just there I'm about to jump in. And that's the upper river. There's Myron. And Ian's just up on the hill there. So we're thinking now we might not do tomorrow because it's a lot of ATV trail and a lot of elevation and mostly descent that's a problem for me. So we might go into Blairmore and have 2 nights. So hopefully I'll upload this video then, in which case this will be the last video, and hopefully I'll try and upload a video from Blairmore and you'll get one in a couple of days. Okay, so we made it to Blairmore, and Myron and Ian's partners, Helen and Lisa, are staying in this little cute fairy tale cabin. You can see it's like a little resort full of all fairy tale cabins. Just show you these ones. So they're pretty crazy. There's a little hobbit one over there. I think that's a Rapunzel one by the looks of the hair coming out of the roof window up there. Oh, that one's great. What's that one? Rumpelstiltskin, right. Wow. Yeah, that's cool.
This one's Jack.
That's Jack. Oh, no climbing. I like the sign, yeah. And that's the Hobbit house. Where's the pirate? Oh, more there? Okay. And this is the inside of the cabin we're staying in. It's pretty cute. But anyway, that's it for me for the first week. I'm going to try and upload these somewhere in town and post it. With you all. Bye.